is Sarah. I work at Monterey County Free Libraries and I am the Literacy and Volunteer Services Manager. Today we are going to rest and twist. We'll breathe for a little bit, maybe a minute, to just get centered before we start twisting a little bit. It's just a gentle twist and we're only going to do 3. So if you have a blanket or towel, a book or a block, you can sit up on that to bring those knees below the hips and maybe roll the shoulders back once, feeling the engagement of the shoulder blades behind you and making sure the shoulders are down away from the ears. Nice tall. I have a very short waist, so it's hard for me to get a lot of air in there. So nice tall stance so that the ribs are engaged, kind of knit them, if you will, and go ahead and inhale. And it really helps me to place my hand on my belly so that I can feel myself fill that belly with air. And then exhale and feel the belly go back down. Inhale all the way in down to the belly. Feel that belly button come towards your hand, come meet your hand. Exhale, bring the belly back in, let it go up through the rib cage and out your mouth. I'm breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, but I'm also jabbering, so I'm not demonstrating really well. Inhale. Exhaling through the mouth. And exhale. Are you feeling a little bit more centered? We're going to do a tabletop twist now. Here's a block which I will use or offer, and here is my scarf for padding my knees. So I'm going to come to a tabletop position as before. So that's a flat back, slight bend in the arms so as not to hyperextend, and then knees under hips. From here, we'll just do a quick little cow. Inhaling and exhaling cat. Pull the belly button into the spine and really stretch up. Maintain that bend in the elbows, and then we'll come back. So from here, I'm going to bring forward the left foot to meet the right hand. If that's not comfortable for you, you can stay in this position. You can even let the knee go back further. So I'm going to bring my left foot forward to meet the right. And then from here, I'm going to open up into a stretch. Breathing here. Take a check with that neck. Make sure you're not twisting it. And then plant the hand and bring the left knee back. Let's do another cow and cat. And then coming back to neutral, bring the right foot up to meet the left. And opening up to stretch on the other side. Twist it up on the other side. Feeling a twist in the rib cage, in the waist, perhaps in that right hip. And then plant the hand and bring the right knee back. From there you can come back to here, which is called Hero's Pose, and get ready for the next set. Thank you. Hello, thank you for twisting with me. This next twist is a seated spinal twist, and I'm starting from this lotus position, but we can also start from where the legs are straight. And from here, bending the left knee into the chest. You can feel a stretch there. You can go from here and start twisting, or if you're feeling extra stretchy, you can bring the foot to the outside of the right leg, and from there, twist to the left. Your breathing might feel a little bit more labored in a twist. That's normal. If you're feeling nauseous or overly stretched, you can come out of it a little bit. You can move the foot back to the inside of the thigh. There's no competition on stretchiness or twistiness. Breathe a little bit here. Make sure that the nose is in line with the heart and you're not overstretching by just cranking the neck. Probably feeling a little bit of a stretch here in the hip, and maybe a little bit here in the intercostals, which are the tiny little muscles in between your ribs. And then as you're ready to come out of that, lead with the face, and then release the leg. We can shake them out again. I like shaking them out, thunder sound. All right, can reset here. You can always also put, my favorite, a towel underneath you to lift those hips. And now, this time, we will bend the right leg. Again, if this is fine, you can just twist here. Or if you're feeling extra stretchy, you can put the right foot on the outside of the left thigh. And you can hug that knee to you, or you can use it for leverage by putting your elbow against it. And then twist to the right. Again, feeling maybe a feeling of your pulse, your heartbeat. That's not unusual in a twist. Breathing is more difficult in a twist. But you can make sure that it's getting down into those ribs, down maybe into that hip that's feeling stretchy right now. Once again, that nose is in line with the heart so that you're not cranking the neck. And then as you exhale, come forward and then unbend the leg. Shake out those knees again, and then we're going to lie down for the last one. So from this lying down position, you can keep the knees bent and just come to the back. And from here, this is a nice feeling. You might want to windshield wiper your legs. Stretch out those hips that you just stretched a little bit. You can even do a little bit more of a deep breathing now that you're laying down. And so here with your hips, if you're with your feet hip width apart, you're going to shimmy up just a little bit to the left and then bend the knees to the right. You can put your arms in cactus, or you can stretch them out and then move the head to the opposite side of the knees, which is the left in this case. Again, the breathing is a little bit different in a twist. You're probably feeling a stretch here along the side, maybe along the hip again. If this is too intense, you can move the feet farther away, or if you want to feel more stretchy, you can move them up closer to you. Some really stretchy people cross the leg. Very nice. From here, we'll move the head back to center and then lift the knees again. And then we can extend the legs and shake them out. Thunder sound again. Maybe point and flex the feet. And again, feet flat. Knees hip width apart. Shimmy a little bit to the right, and then knees fall to the left. Cactus arms, arms straight out, and then head goes to the opposite way of the knees. So your head is going to the right and your knees are going to the left. Maybe feeling a stretch in the waist, in the hip, a little bit in the chest even. This pose is supposed to help with back pain. So if you are not feeling some relief, if you are feeling extra back pain, maybe let go of the legs a little bit. Maybe don't stretch as much. You can pile your knees on top of a blanket if you'd like to. Keep the breathing even. If you're feeling nauseous, come out. And on the exhale, face comes straight up and knees come straight up. And shimmy out those legs, bang, bang, bang. Flex and point, flex and point. And now to get up, in order to not become lightheaded, you can come to a half lying down position on your right hand side and then plant that left hand and push up to come to seated. It's a much more gentle way to come to sitting. From here, I will say farewell. Thank you very much for stretching and resting with me. Resting is my favorite part. And have a lovely day.